Hey, shalom, shalom, Akim. First of all, we want to give all praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, HaKadosh.
Double honors to the apostles, elder bishop of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. There's a couple of brothers, Spirit allowed to get together. We're in Memphis. We with the head brother. Go ahead, brother.
Nabah, GMS Memphis.
I'm the brother Hanak, Bay Area, San Francisco.
Wargabar.
Brother Slakia. I'm brother Yaria Allah Slakia from the GMS SF area.
Yeah, so we linking up. The Spirit's on us to just go into a lesson. We didn't really have anything planned. We just gonna kind of just roll off the Spirit, unless any brothers got anything to say or bring out a precept.
Yep. This Revelation 19:10, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not.
Yeah, this is the angel, before John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos. And the angel came to John, and John saw the greatness of the angel, the majesty of the angel, and he went down to worship it. Mm-hmm. That's how powerful the angels can come. And the angel said, hey, man, get up. Don't worship me. Go ahead.
It says, I am thy fellow servant.
I am thy fellow servant.
And of thy brethren.
So what does that mean? The angels are our brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We're just those angels that left their first estate.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. We were sent down here in the chains of darkness. More so now the chains we're out of that gross darkness.
Sorry.
So we still have these bodies, these corruptible flesh.
That's right.
Okay, but the angels are our brother, and they're going to help us in these times as well, as they're already helping us and keeping us in the way of Yahweh Shema Shai. The right hand side giving us the inspiration to do videos such as this.
That's right.
Okay, to go into prophecy, to stay in the spirit, to walk in the spirit, even though we're in these chains of darkness, flesh.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm. So the angels have the testimony as well.
That's right.
And they administer, that spirit to the 144,000. Okay, they're able to sing that song. Go ahead.
It says, worship Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm. And this world does not worship Yahweh Shema Shai. They don't even know who they worship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're worshiping all different types of gods and deities that are no gods,
Mm-hmm.
that are not profitable, which they believe that they're profitable now, which they are to them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're profitable until they're not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they're nothing but demons, and them demons is working for the Heavenly Father. Read Job, the first chapter and the second chapter.
Right on.
Okay, the angels on the left-hand side come before the Heavenly Father. It's also in Kings, I believe it's 2 Kings, maybe 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I forget the exact chapter, but
Well, the council went down and they was there.
Yeah, the council was there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the angels, they present themselves before Yahweh Shema Shai. So we know when all these things go down, we know whether it's good or bad, the Most High controls it.
Yeah, well, the word demon just means intelligence,
Yep.
And then, intelligence means the ability, I'm going to read it, intelligence, the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills.
Mm.
So they're feeling the wicked as well.
Yeah.
Well,
all this technology, the nuclear technology, Elon Musk sending rockets, and then all the other radio waves, frequencies, all this high-level mathematics.
Yeah, how has it increased? How has knowledge been increased?
See, Daniel to 12 chapter.
Yep.
These demons, what they call it, Esau, he'll say alien technology. He got it from aliens that came from outer space. You see what I'm saying? In craft. Well, the angels on the right-hand side, they're in craft, right?
Yep.
Well, then what would that not mean?
Exactly.
Could you not extrapolate and say that the angels on the left-hand side can also come in craft?
Yep.
So Esau says he got alien technology, which really is demons.
Mm-hmm.
It's demons come and work on their minds to give them this technology on the left-hand side. That's how that knowledge was increasing.
Demonic, pretty much demonic technology.
Mm-hmm.
All the rituals,
Left hand wheel stuff.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what's that 2 Corinthians 11, we'll get it, 2 Corinthians 11,
Okay.
verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Yeah. Today, what we have today.
Yeah.
Where good is bad and bad is good. The scriptures tell you in Isaiah.
Yeah, what you them to call evil good and good evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to put darkness for light and light for darkness. Yeah.
That's the angel of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Transform himself into an angel of light. And the whole world is following after him. And he's about to do his last Houdini act.
Right.
Okay, that's the MOTB.
That's right.
Which that's the ultimate left-hand energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Satanism on its highest level,
That's
but it's
right.
going to be looked at as something that's benevolent, something that's helpful, something that's going to benefit you.
Yep.
That's going to save you. It's going to be looked at as salvation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Revelation 6. When he said that he was given power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, also he said, matter of fact, if I can grab it right quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation 6 and 4. It said, and there went out another horse that was red.
Your horse represents power.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and red, you know, that's the Hebrew word for red, Adawam.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, Edom. Go ahead.
And power was given to him
And
that
power was
set
given
their
to him
own.
from the highest. You know, so the power, you know, that Esau has, that he possesses, is given to him from the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
That's right.
Job 9:24.
Yep.
The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. And to back you up, when you go into Isaiah 47 or Isaiah 45, the Most High said, I kill, I make it alive.
45 and 7.
Yep.
You know, I, the Lord Yahweh, do all things.
That's right.
Yep.
So you know the Most High control, you know what I'm saying, of everybody there on the face of the earth, as in the king's hearts in the hands of the Lord.
Yeah,
Right on.
when they'll go to precepts, as mine as well, Proverbs 16 and 4.
That's the
the
spirit I
Lord
was
made
thinking
all
that.
things for himself,
Yeah,
even the wicked for the day of evil.
That's
That's
right.
right. And we living in that time because prophecy has been fulfilled when you go into Genesis 27 chapter.
Mm-hmm.
As in Esau was going to have the fatness of the earth to do a heaven, and he was going to live by that sword.
Right.
It was
Yep.
going to be a particular time that he was going to live by that sword, and we see it now.
Yep.
Everywhere he go what? He take the sword,
Yeah.
and what the scripture say, he burned out a sword in what?
In
vain.
Vain.
That's right.
Dang.
That's how he able to conquer and go out throughout the earth, you
Mhm.
know, pushing forth to hit the seat and his philosophies. All right, with that sword, man.
That's
But
right.
back in Revelation 6 and 4, it said, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him to set their own, to take peace from the earth.
So you take peace from the earth, going back to Proverbs 16 and 4.
Mm.
What's the opposite of peace? You know, evil, ill
Yeah.
times. And that's
War.
what we're in. War.
Pestilence.
Yep.
You know, crime, violence,
Famine.
wickedness.
Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, all those things. Hour of temptation. Jake
Yep,
talking
yep.
about the sea hip.
Yep, and it said, and that they shall kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword.
It's talking
that
about
sword
Esau.
is it's a killing instrument.
Mm-hmm.
And that was given to Esau Edom. And that's how he was able to conquer, you know what I'm saying, what he got now. You know, talking about achieve what he have now through that sword.
That's right.
Which proved that the so-called white man is Esau Edom according to the Bible. He fit prophecy.
Perfectly.
Something that you can't get around.
Like through it, just how like it says, the Spirit beareth witness that we are, you know, the sons of the Most High. We are the Israelites. Hey, the duality of the scriptures and wisdom, just like the Spirit beareth witness that he's the wicked.
Yep.
He's
It
Esau
pinpoints
Edom.
the wicked.
Yeah,
If not where, then who is he?
exactly. See?
What, can I bring this out?
Mm.
This is Romans 9.
Yep.
I'm gonna start at the point. Romans 9 and 22. What if, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Yeah, because the Most High is long-suffering.
Yep.
And when you go to Revelation, it speaks about how his sins have reached up to heaven. But when you back and go to 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, it said how he will not move nor stir till that set measure be fulfilled. So yeah, we understand Esau the wicked, but the Most High let him build that tab up to the point that, hey, he is justified as bringing the hammer down. That's why I said how the hammer of the earth broken.
Yep.
See, that's what the Lord finna do. He finna bring the hammer down upon Esau, man.
Yeah, and see, our power is so cold, he ordained the end from the beginning. So Esau had to put in the works to receive the judgment that's meet for him.
There you go.
But we was going to that at Camp in the Bay last week. Job, the 20th chapter. This is the heritage, you know.
Yeah,
of
the wicked.
Yeah, he literally inherited this judgment.
Well, going right back where I read that, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. I mean,
Right on.
when you have those like those Lego blocks, you know
God.
what I'm
You
saying?
gotta fit right.
They gotta fit
puzzle.
right. You know what I'm saying? A
God.
puzzle.
Yeah.
You can't put a puzzle piece inside another puzzle, you know, in the area that doesn't fit.
You always say you can't put a square peg in a circle.
That's
in
it.
a round hole. You
No
know.
matter how you turn it, flip it, or twist it, it still
Not
won't fit.
happening. Yeah.
So just Esau and his deeds that he has down here on the earth prove that he is the wicked.
Yeah.
He comes in as the 2nd Thessalonians,
Yep.
2nd chapter. He comes in the spirit and power of Satan.
That's it.
He comes with
All
all lying,
lying, wonders,
yep,
yeah,
all
yeah.
them wonders, all them
Yeah.
deceivableness.
Yep.
He literally, that is him. He's the perfect vessel.
Let me get that word for
Word.
fitted, right? It says katardizo, which kind of sounds like category.
Yeah.
Strong's G 2675. Katartizo.
It says to render, to fit, sound, complete.
Mm.
See, he's
Like when something is sound,
mm-hmm.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no holes in it. Everything is literally made exactly how it's supposed to be made.
Yeah, it's on point. That's why the Lord said He didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, Esau, he's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's perfectly in his lot.
He's a perfect devil.
Exactly. He's the perfect villain for the narrative.
He just fulfilling prophecy on the left hand side, because that's what make the Most High Yahweh is a balanced power.
That's
The
right.
left and the right. The right doing what they supposed to do, and the left is doing what they supposed to do.
That's
But
right.
all to fulfill the Lord's will.
That's right.
Mhm.
Well, let me jump down to point C. It says ethically to strengthen, perfect, complete, make one what he ought to be.
Well, everything is perfect.
Yep.
Everything is Esau is the perfect devil.
Straight.
The Lord made him do what he did to fulfill that prophecy, to fulfill the prophecy of Esau.
Yep.
Because Esau, if the so-called white man wasn't doing what he was doing, then we wouldn't look at him to be the Edomites. We would look at another
Right,
nation.
we trying to look because
Yeah.
he got to be identified, but he identified in the spirit. So you can't look at Esau Edom with a carnal mindset. You got to be spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of rulers. You got the China president,
Right.
Iran, Iraq. You got all these major, talking about empires. But we looking at Esau Edom because he fit the descriptions of the scriptures being a wicked.
Yep.
So that's a clear indicator of who is Esau Edom, because who really control the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, China got a little bit,
Yep.
but who actually control this earth, man?
And go back to his blessing.
Yeah.
In Genesis 27
27.
chapter.
Yeah, that's what I was speaking of
It's
You know
earlier.
what I'm
Spirit.
saying? The sword actually identifies this man.
That's right.
And he who's the top weapon? Well, all you got to do, who's the top weapons manufacturer on the earth?
Right.
It's America, and then it's the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
They're both two Edomite nations.
Yeah, they both two Edomite nations.
You see what I'm
That's right.
saying?
That's
And
right.
then you go into his history, everything that he has, gotten. He's gotten by ill-gotten gain. He's gotten by the sword.
Uh-huh.
That's how he ruled everything. He got in America by the sword.
Yeah.
Right.
He went to all nations with the sword, and he still used that same old dirty
Tactic.
tricks, the
Yep.
tactics,
Yep.
that modus operandi, the method of procedure when he deals with all nations.
Yep.
Okay, he comes in, he covers your land, he covers everything that you have, and he puts you to death.
Yo, look what's going on now. Genocide.
Yep.
Yep.
You know why? Because he's using the force of the sword.
Well, that's all he knows.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's his go.
That's his go. Exactly. The spirit.
Because that's all he knows. He got a block on him.
Yep.
He can't come to you diplomatically.
Nope.
There's always he's coming to. If he does come to you diplomatically, just know he has a sword behind his back.
Yep.
Oh, that's in Psalm.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say that his word was smoother than butter?
Let's
The
get
war
it.
was in
The
his
war
heart.
was in his heart.
Yeah, Psalms. Let me get that.
Yeah.
And when you look up the history of America and how long it's been established as a nation, it's been in war for longer than just about
as long as it's been established.
exactly, showing you, because Jake brought out in Revelation, it's Edomite on Edomite war, World War I, World War II. The wars that were in between those wars, most of those wars was Esau and Esau,
Yep.
the sword against the sword. Just further showing you who the scriptures is talking
Isn't
about.
that cold though? The Most High is pretty much using
Yep.
Esau to destroy Esau.
Yeah.
Those same weapons that he has, and another Edomite nation that he can't get along with.
What's the perfection of his sword? Those missiles.
Yeah, hey, but that's bagging up the Most High.
Mhm.
Because he said, I would set Egyptians and who?
Against
the
the Egyptians. That's
Yep.
beautiful.
And they shall fight everyone against his neighbor.
Yep.
Kingdom
Come on,
against
man.
kingdom.
The Lord code.
City against city.
Uh-huh.
People against people.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Which bag up, this is what? Spiritual Egypt.
Egypt. Yep.
As the so-called white man, the right race is being as Pharaoh.
Would I go back to Romans the 9th chapter?
Yep. Go back. What if willing to show his power?
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? He raised up the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction.
Right.
He raised up Pharaoh to show his power.
Right.
What if?
Yeah.
And another indicator that this is spiritual Egypt is all 12 tribes are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that was the only captivity where
Yeah.
all 12 tribes were
Together.
oppressed. With vigorous bondage. You see what I'm saying?
Is that Jeremiah 50 and 33?
I was thinking that. Yep.
I want to get that fact for you real quick. It says, just quick to the point. It says, America has been at war 93% of the time, 222 out of 239 years.
That's a passing grade. That's an A.
That's A.
That's a way.
That's A in war.
That's away from an A plus.
Mm-hmm. 93.
That's literally there's no other nation fits that character.
Yes.
Right.
Only Esau fits the character of being the Edomite. Okay, and the so-called white man fits the character of being an Edomite, and on the other hand, we fit the character of being Jacob.
Straight up.
Israelites.
You see what I'm saying? And he understands. He knows that he's Esau.
Yep.
But he's the devil, so he has to try to hide that fact. But the Spirit is revealing everything. The Spirit is back upon us, saying, "How did we get this knowledge? How did we just come out to the agreement, all of us?
Right.
You know, that's the Edomite right there.
Good.
You know, we're Israelite. We're from this tribe. This is the
Spirit.
It's the Spirit.
Yeah.
Revelation 11:11. Okay, after 3 days and a half,
Spirit
the
of
Spirit of life
life.
entered back into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so he's setting up groups, ISUPK, IUIC, and these so-called.
Issachar,
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
These
They all got a
Issachar,
hand in that,
they
yeah.
all got a hand. That 501c3 charter.
Yeah.
Esau is trying to find a way because
Infiltrate.
to infiltrate.
Yeah.
But see, all that it's working on some degree, but it's really not working
Yep.
because you're not going to be able to destroy the elect. But
Hey,
so what is he
that's
going to do? He's going to come in with a sword.
Yeah.
He's going to come in what he really that's
really what he wanted to do.
You see what I'm saying? But he has to bring excuse. He has to put you in that category. He has to blame you. He has to demonize you first
Yep.
before he comes in.
I got you one real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth."
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know, they're just backing you up.
Yep, yep.
Mhm.
How Esau trying to set these other camps up to, you know what I'm saying, push these false narratives,
Mm-hmm.
you know, these false, philosophies.
Yep.
You know, just taking the name. and-
Perverting the
Trying-
breakdown.
Yeah.
Trying to demonize Jake.
So at the end of the day, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Yeah,
So what they're doing is really exposing
Yep.
who we are
Yep.
as a people.
Because
Yep.
every time you put the light on the Hebrew Israelites, and every time you do that, you're demonizing them, but you're actually bringing more light to it.
To it,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because there could be a like individual that sees that, and that was the catapult to bring that individual into the truth.
Yep.
Then of course you're gonna have other people that are gonna look against it,
Yeah.
and that's all prophecy. They're there to be condemned. So again, like the brother brought out, you can do nothing against the truth before the truth.
See?
Right.
Everything works to the good of the elect.
It's all
it.
fulfilling prophecy. You're
That's
gonna have
it.
just like the Apostle Paul spoke about, Yahweh Shai spoke about to the disciples which went on to be apostles. You're gonna have false prophets. You're gonna have the true prophets. You're gonna have the false prophets. You're gonna have Esau in the mix. Like it's gonna happen, and that's just fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, that's to let you know that we in the last days.
Yep.
Because Yahweh Shai put us on game. He told us that in the last days gonna come scoffers.
Yep.
You know, then people loving themselves.
Yep.
We in that time.
Speaking ill against
Oh,
you,
man, well, look-
hating you.
Well,
False anointed.
Yeah.
Look at social media showing us that
Yeah.
on the highest level.
Yeah, it's
People
weird.
lovers of their own, lovers of their own selves and
Straight
shit,
up.
Yeah.
worshiping themselves.
Well, matter of fact, let me get that for you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Social media is really speeding up prophecy.
Selfish.
For sure.
Selfish and shit.
Yeah, all that
You know.
selfie shit.
With the internet, because that's where the truth flourished.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
specifically when the apostles came on in the summer, I believe of 07. You know, this thing went through the roof. Now it's all sorts of YouTube. Everything's like, they got like certain guidelines, certain rules. You know, you got a sensitivity about certain topics and saying certain things. You know, things have changed, and then of course people have got more prouder, gotten a platform to promote themselves.
And then even the prophets, they're more seasoned with salt now in their speech.
Yep.
To be able to work around that algorithm. We're literally fighting against, like Paul said, spiritual wickedness in high places, principalities.
Yes, sir.
So the algorithm is trying to attack. That's Esau's demon on the left hand side. The algorithm, that's a demon.
That's right.
Those are demons that are on his technology to seek out and try to find certain keywords, try to take videos down. That's all part of his attack method, his defense of trying to bring the truth down. But we're the scriptures talk about how we overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by testimony.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
The spirit of prophecy.
Straight.
Going back to Revelation 19.
Yeah.
I got another precept too about prophecy too.
Okay, go ahead. Who's?
No, you got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Jake was bringing that.
This a rock 39:1. But
That's the
he,
spirit.
that was Salaki.
No, go on. That's the
But
spirit.
they giving his mind to the law.
The spirit wanted to come out.
You see?
Uh-huh.
It gotta come out.
Yeah. That's how I know the spirit is working.
Hell yeah. Well, the Lord said, with 2 or 3 are gathered in His name, man, there He is in the midst.
That's it.
Yeah. This is Sirach 39 on Ecclesiastes
Yeah.
and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the Most High. So like we'll seek out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Yeah, the old way, the old path. We're coming back into our heritage because what is that? I believe is it Jeremiah the 7
6 and 16.
6 and 16. So like we were no, not that part. Being discontinued from our heritage.
Oh yeah.
That's Jeremiah 4:17-4.
See?
I'll grab it right quick.
Yeah, Baba Kashaw. It's all coming back into full circle, starting with Yahweh Shai and then falling upon the elect, the Israel, the Most High.
Yeah.
This is what Esau didn't want. He didn't want us to find. How did you find out? He didn't invested so much into the society, entertainers, lies that he pumped out, just for the hopeful elect to get the truth at the end and to condemn him.
Yeah, that really bag up Psalms, the 83rd chapter. How they came in the cahoots to keep us from being a nation.
That's right.
Yep. So what he did, he deceived us through Christianity.
Yep.
The religions, the false ideologies. He deceived us.
And beating us out of us.
Yeah.
Word.
He used the sword first, and then to solidify
The
his
strut tactic.
There you go. To solidify what he did with the sword, because the truth is always going to spring up because it's the truth.
Right.
Then he had to come. He had to go in with a lying campaign. He built his whole society on lying. You see what I'm saying? On deception. But now the truth is coming up, and all these lies are being uprooted.
Yeah.
Within like just a few decades, they're all being uprooted. And then with the invention of the internet, everything is hyper speed.
Yeah.
Everything's warp speed.
Yeah.
So he could come out with a narrative, and 2 seconds later, the truth could come out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And swallow up the lies.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna back you up real quick before we get to Jeremiah. This is Revelation 3. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit,
Which is Europe.
Yep.
and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nation no more.
Yeah, that's when the Western Roman Empire fell, and you had the Eastern Roman Empire. You had Jake come into power.
Yeah.
During the Dark Ages, and what happened? They put Esau in slavery.
Straight.
You see what I'm saying? They put Esau in slavery. That was that bond. Those were those chains that he should deceive the nations no more. Because when he was the Romans, what did he push? He pushed that Roman ideology.
Yeah.
He pushed the Roman way.
Yep.
You see him, that Greco-Roman way. He even says it today. Civilization started with the Greeks.
Yep. Or when in Rome,
do as the Romans.
Yep.
So he basically, that's what another term, Romanization. So he Romanized everything.
Which shows Slakia. Just to add on how pretty much like Babylon is that extended leg of Rome. They say what? Americanized.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing. We Romanized or like everything Grecanized.
Yeah.
Pressing that same
that was
energy.
The beast. That was the beast.
Yep.
The beast had that deadly wound. That's when the deadly wound happened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. When he came back in power, it was hell. Because it say deceive, because that's the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Deceive, because that's what he known for, deceiving the devil. And it says
going back all the way back to the garden.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
The
up.
serpent was more
That old serpent.
more subtle than any beast of the field. Okay, and the Lord, he called these nations beasts. Okay, they have beast-like characters, just like the serpent. It was a serpent-like character. It was a man. It was a group of men. It was the Edomites.
Word.
Yeah. They were just called the sons of the wicked at that time.
The wicked.
They weren't being called Esau.
That's right, because the reason why they were called beasts because they didn't have the law, statutes, commandments, which was order. They was without order.
Right.
So it says,
They didn't have the breath.
they had the breath of life.
God.
Yep. And it says that he deceived the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
That's that 1,000 years he was bound. And the Dark Ages.
And this is history.
This is actual history.
This is history.
Prophecy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You can look this shit up.
He's such a devil. He's such a deceiver. He can talk about the world is 10 million years old. But for 1,000 years, nobody knows what was going on.
Hell.
But that's how he deceived you. He don't really want people to go into that history. You see what I'm saying? And then that's why when he came out, the Renaissance, the rebirth of what? The Roman Empire. What did he do? Iconoclasm.
There you go.
He went back to Romanize everything again. He went back to take down all the images, to paint his face up there, and to make it seem like he was always there in the beginning.
Renaissance.
Which is a fulfillment of Job 9 and 24.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's going back to Esau is fitted. He's the perfect devil.
Yeah.
Right.
It's him. You literally can't point at nobody else. You can't point at the Hamites. You can't point at the Chinese. You can't point
No
at the
other
Arabs.
nation.
You got them nations cursing them out.
And that's all prophecy.
Like,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got these other nations cursing his ass out.
That's like you go.
No, I was gonna say even you have he's fighting himself.
yeah.
You have Europe that's getting ready to be broken up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna actually Revelation 17. They're gonna shoot missiles
For sure.
on America.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the ally.
Mm-hmm.
And it said that after that, he must be loose for a little season.
Mhm.
And it's the little season
Yep.
we all
Word.
speaking on right now. He
Yep.
loose. But what he doing as he loose? He deceiving the nation.
Yeah.
Because that's what his job. We just quoted my favorite precept, Proverbs 16:4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Most High got this man on a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mission impossible at that.
That's why I said Second Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. Only he who letteth will let
Yep.
until he be taken out of the way.
Word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me jump back to the Jeremiah 17:4 for the brother. This is Jeremiah 17:4.
Yeah.
It say, "And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee."
Yeah, and that was prophecy playing out in a full effect from the north to the southern kingdom. You know, Israel and Judah.
Yeah.
You know, we are through a process of slavery, having it beaten out of us, generations dying off, and not being able to pass that knowledge on.
Uh-huh.
You know, that took full hold of us as a nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jake being scattered throughout the earth, throughout the nations.
Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah.
64.
The prophecies had to play out, and it did. You know, we
Yeah.
had that which the Apostle Paul spoke about in 2 Thessalonians, I believe, the 2nd chapter,
I got that 2 lines up.
that falling away. We had that great fall. Now we're in the time of the great awakening,
Yep, the return.
which ultimately is taking place amongst the elect. Yeah, certain brothers are waking up to, and you know, you sisters out there, whatever, are waking up to being, you know, Israelites. Yet who's waking up to the 100% truth?
Mm-hmm.
Because shit, back then during the ancient Roman Empire, when Esau was still in power, you know, Jake knew that they was Israelites. Jake was still being wicked. Jake was still doing what they wanted to do. Yet there was a remnant that was going, you know, according to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, coming
keeping
back.
the orders.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it said, "And I will cause thee to serve thy enemy in a land which thou knowest not, but ye have kindled a fire in my anger,
See?
which shall burn forever."
Yeah, the Lord kicked us out the Holy Land,
Uh-huh.
which is a cut on going back to Israel.
Right.
Now is not the time. We didn't put
Right.
ourselves outside of the land, so who are we to put ourselves back there? This is all the prophecies and the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord said He's gonna put us back there. In that, you know, brothers. I believe the elder brother Kwana Wolf, he brings that out too. That would take away the glory from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord, Yahweh is gonna send back Yahweh Shai to be the great deliverer. You know,
That's right.
to redeem Jake from out the four corners, especially here in Babylon the Great, and to bring Jake back to that Holy Land.
Yep.
You know, so it was all prophecy playing out, in which Esau was all the way with. He had a thing called Manifest Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that we were being judged. He came over here with Hebrew interpreters.
Right.
He called this the New World.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Cristobal Colon.
Yeah. Amalek,
Yeah.
Yep.
you know. But that was our enemy Esau, and that was prophecy playing out. The Lord using Esau as that sword and that whipping stick. What is that? Psalms the 17th chapter.
Yeah, 17. Yeah.
You know, this is all prophecy and this is all punishment. You know.
That's right. You got to Levi.
This Baruch chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them.
Yeah, and that's where we got the law, statute, and commandments. You know, the Old Testament, which is still in effect.
Right.
People like to get that misconstrued. Even when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he was like, "Hey man, don't think I came to do away with the law or the words.
The law.
Yeah, the words of the prophets. I came to fulfill this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, this is just all a part of the story. You know, which we couldn't keep the covenant because the Lord told us. This is going back to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, the curses and the blessings if we kept the law, statute, and commandments. Yeah, I believe you go to Deuteronomy the 30th chapter.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord said it will come to pass when the curses, you know, shall befall us, because it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was already written.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is how the Lord wanted the story to play out, because it was a greater lesson for Jake.
Right.
You know, prepping us to be those perfect judges in the kingdom,
That's it.
and starting with the elect. You know, yet this is a part of the story before it fully played out.
Yeah, you won't be able to get the story without the Old Testament.
For sure.
You won't be able to get the story. That's why it says in St. Matthew, the 13th chapter.
Mm.
Oh, can you get it real quick, bro? St. Matthew 13, I think like 52. Just real quick.
Matthew.
Yeah, St. Matthew 13 and 52.
This Matthew 13 and 52. It said, then said he unto them, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven,
Which is instructed into the
it's the
kingdom
one.
of heaven.
It's the
Go
one.
ahead. Because you
It's
got to be
like-
instructed, man. You
That's
know?
right.
And the instructions is found throughout the whole roll. Go ahead.
And you need a
You
guide.
need a guide.
You need a teacher, man.
Jeremiah 3 and 15, I will give you passages according to my heart, which will feed you with knowledge and
there
understanding.
you go.
That's right.
Yep. It said, then said unto them, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder,
Uh-huh.
which bringeth forth out of his treasure things new and old.
Things new and old.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to go preach.
Just like that's what Apostle Paul was saying as it was written.
Yep.
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 You know?
Yep.
Yeah. I was reading the book of Acts. In Acts the 5th chapter.
Yep.
Shit, basically that whole chapter is speaking about Moses in the Old Testament.
Well,
Mhm.
Acts the 7th chapter 2. Stephen
Yeah.
was just going through the history.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
And-
That's beautiful. Which,
yeah.
which accommodate the Old Testament. Is
Word.
still, you know what I'm saying?
including the Apocrypha, because they
Uh-huh.
try to take that out.
Well, look, I just Googled it. It says Paul quotes or paraphrases the Old Testament in his writings at least 183 times.
So as it was written.
Yeah.
As it was written. Where was written at? It's written in the Old Testament because that's really what they had to go by.
Right.
The New Testament was still being
They was
built as
fulfilling
was
it.
walking
Yeah.
in the,
Yeah.
It was just a continuation of it.
Uh-huh.
You know, certain prophecies a lot of prophecies in the Old Testament didn't even come to pass back then.
Yeah.
And it's still so.
It's still happening. Yeah.
Isaiah the 63rd chapter.
Man, we can keep
Yeah.
going.
Isaiah
Yeah,
66
'cause y'all
and 15.
ain't cracked them clouds yet.
Yeah.
Put hell on the heathen.
Isaiah 2.
Bro,
You know?
Ezekiel.
Jeremiah,
Yeah,
the
Ezekiel.
book of Jeremiah, the book of Ezekiel.
Yeah.
You might as well start quoting books.
Malachi 4 and 1.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Go on and on.
Obadiah.
Yep. Jeremiah
Hosea.
50, Jeremiah 51.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
So
come on,
many-
man.
so many-
All must be fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's right.
Baruch 2 and 29, it says, if you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. Well, if I can say this, the creatures made subject to vanity.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah,
the
not
Most High,
willingly.
yeah, not willingly.
Yeah.
The Most
Yeah,
High set all this
yeah.
up, bro. You know,
Right.
that's why I go to Sirach the 17th chapter, the Most High, knowing His creation.
Yeah.
He made us like this.
It's a bigger picture,
Mm-hmm.
which it works out for the benefit of Jake, because going back to Romans the 9th chapter, you know, Esau would try to say, well, since you made me the wicked, why he hate me? Why I got this judgment? Well, the same way that the Lord made us imperfect at this given time, really the Lord about to make us perfect. The Lord is perfecting us as we speak.
Yeah,
That's why I said, who is thou that replies against the Most High?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Because in Romans, he said that, what he say? He say, them not knowing good or evil
Yeah.
have done nothing.
Yep, Romans the 9th chapter. We all quote,
You know
we
what
quote
I'm saying?
Romans 9.
Yeah.
Predestination.
Yep.
You know, this is how the Lord formed the story before Jake was created.
That's what I said earlier, declaring the end
From the beginning.
Yep.
Hey, man, you just got to fall in line.
Yeah.
Which really is hard for I get it. It's hard for Esau to do because your line is not straight.
Mm.
You know, and it ain't no glory at the end of that story.
We still got to fall into it.
Exactly.
Everybody going to fall into their light. And these times,
Even
now,
though he tried to
everybody-
buck up against it, now it's not. It was cool when it was Manifest Destiny. We was going down. We was getting judged.
Yeah.
He was waving the Bible around, beating on Jake, putting Jake to death, raping our women.
Kind of like, you watch Roots.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, like say you watch Roots and look at Kuta Kinte. They beat Kuta Kinte out on because they're like a former Hebrew.
Right.
But
Mhm.
then told him his name was Toby.
Toby.
We gave him a English name.
Yeah.
You know, so you can apply that scene right there in Jeremiah 17:4.
Also, Micah 2, they'll oppress a man in his house, even
Oh,
in his heritage.
Yeah, in his
Yep,
heritage.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
what
right.
Esau did. Why? Because the earth was given unto him in that time.
Mhm.
And also,
Go ahead.
but also tell you in Psalm 62 and 4, they only consult together to cast him down from his excellency.
Yeah.
So all the nations took part in that, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, we get on Esau, Edom, but all you nations had a hand in the devouring the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when what that is, when you go into the parable of Lazarus and the rich man.
Yep,
the
yep.
dogs lick the wound.
Yeah, the dog licked the wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah, cause let's not get it confused. Like the Lord is not exonerating you other heathens neither. Esau is just the head nigga in charge type of shit. Like he's the main target. Yet all you heathen nations, you're going to be judged as well.
Yeah.
And this is a part of your judgment too.
Hand join a hand.
Yep.
The wicked shall not go unpunished.
Well, I think that was Isaiah the 14th chapter. Rejoice not at all Palestinians. You know, Lord was getting at you heathen nations as well. Just because you're having a hand in taking out Esau, don't mean that you're going to be exonerated from what you did unto the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
Well, let me finish this. Baruch 2:29. If you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
We're just talking about you, Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, and hey, man, you see that play out to a T. We know our people. The Spirit declared. You know, Jake's rebellious. Jake's stiff-hearted.
Yeah.
Jake don't want to hear it. Self-willed.
Yeah.
Jake's into everything other than the truth.
No.
You know,
Well, even if they call themselves,
what's that? Scottish
Soddish children.
Yep.
Jeremiah 4:22. Yeah, extremely.
well, even Jakes who call himself in the truth. You know what I mean? Doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Some of the worst ones.
Yep,
Yes.
the worst.
I'll say that's the worst of the 2/3.
Yeah, the elite 2/3.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the heaviest judgment.
See,
Yep.
that's right.
It says, For I knew that they will not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am the Lord, their power.
Well, the small hats, are they in captivity? They run everything.
Yeah,
Right.
they
So
the biggest. They the biggest. You know, how do you say it? Like biggest.
I know what you're talking.
Damn.
Say no consumers.
No.
No, it's
Welfare babies?
welfare
Yeah,
babies.
well,
That's
yeah,
the one.
yeah,
The biggest welfare babies. They got laws all in their favor.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they're above the law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Saw
above the law.
this 73rd
Yeah,
chapter.
Not in trouble like other men.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Word.
Yep. There's no what is it?
Bands in their
There
death.
we go. That's it. That's it.
It's
So,
it.
yep, so that just proves that, you know, those are not the people.
Yep.
You will be in captivity. Which, hey, Esau got it. He got the society so fucked up that he got Jake thinking that they're not in captivity.
Yeah.
Because a nigga can be, you know, a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, a hooper.
Yeah, Jay. I'm
We
free.
had
I'm free. I'm
we had a
free.
black president.
You see?
You see?
Yeah, nigga, you ain't free, nigga.
Hey, even like the, you know, we be in the Bay, bro. We see the lowest of the low type of Jakes, off drugs, homelessness, got the Fetty back, whatever the case may be. Yet, you know, just being that Israelite, you always hopeful. Yet Jake is through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where are them Amalekites fulfilling any of this?
You don't see Amalek like that.
Fuck no.
Amalek is set up, bro. You do not. When the last time you seen an Amalekite through?
Yeah, hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nah.
mean? Right.
He ain't hurting.
They huddle up for Amalek too. Amalek gonna back up Amalek.
You know
They
what I
like,
mean?
no, we gonna get. Even if he threw, he's like, no, we gonna cover this up and get this nigga,
exactly.
get this nigga out of here, get him right.
Yeah. I ain't never seen a through ass small head.
Nah.
It says, Baruch 2:31. And
They
so-
spirit be through though.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Their spirit be sucked out. They be like, you know,
Yeah.
The
they
Emma man fucked
The Emma
up.
man.
Oh,
Out
damn.
out of parents.
Oh, day.
You got it.
Baruch 2:31. It says, "They shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity."
Which this is differentiating from the 2/3 and the elect. You know, because not all of Israel is of Israel, and not all of Israel is gonna come together. See, these different camps, they pressing unity. We all got to come together. Everybody's not unified. Everybody got different doctrines. Everybody got different spirit, different beliefs. And all Jake ain't right. The scripture said not every brother is a brother, pretty much. You know, so this is talking about the elect. On the second hand, it talks about the 2/3, and then it goes to talk about the elect.
That's right. Well, it says, "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity."
And that's a cut too. You supposed to know the name.
Oh well, and think upon my name.
You supposed to know the name.
Well, Sirach 17:10, and the elect shall praise His holy name.
Proverbs. What is the Heavenly Father name? What is His Son?
Yep.
You supposed to know the name
Well, the small hands, they're not pushing the name.
Nah.
for sure.
There's no.
Hashem.
Yeah. There's no, you know, organization. There's no, you know, councilman or no president, prime minister of the small hats that are pushing the name and pushing repenting back to the Most High. They'll bring out scriptures that to justify what they're doing in wickedness, but they don't praise the Heavenly Father. Okay, they have a state. They're autonomous.
Yep.
So how did this prophecy, you know, apply to them? Everything. See,
That's spirit.
everything.
Yep.
Everything is against them.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is in our favor. In our favor, because we're the Israelites, and this is how the Most High set it up. which is beautiful.
Word.
Esau will be exposed at the end, and Jacob will rise up. That's that translation right now that's happening.
That's right.
Okay, good is set against evil.
Mhm.
Sirach 33. Okay, that fight.
And this devil's being scrutinized. All right, if you're the people of the Bible, why you not applying this? Why this don't apply to you? Like, what's going on here?
He's now being questioned.
Yep.
which has been
Inquisition.
years- Inquisition. A
Yep.
period of long, intense questioning. Okay, and scrutiny basically.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? He's now being questioned. He's never had to answer these questions. He's now on the back foot.
He in the hot seat.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he in the hot seat. He in the interrogation room
Yep.
being questioned, and he can't answer these questions.
Nope.
And he'll try to send people to try to answer these questions, and they look stupid.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Slocky, you got this damn devil showing that he's the devil,
Word.
knocking people off.
Yep.
All his sins are being uncovered. So now people are, when they used to look at him like an angel of light, now they're looking at him, man, this nigga could be the devil. Man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
what they saying is
Ain't
is
that
on-
far
Yeah,
fetched?
that's what I'm saying. Like, man, these Hebrew, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's Job 20 and 27. And the heavens shall reveal his
Yep.
iniquity.
Yep.
And the earth
Earth
shall rise up
against
Yeah,
him.
lifting up the
You got
skirt. You know,
Yeah.
Isaiah 47.
I
That's
just gotta
right.
go back to the name of the Lord.
Mhm.
This is Zephaniah 3 and 9.
Yep.
For then will I turn to the people a pure language.
Well, in the land of their captivity, the Lord has
Yep.
given to us a pure language.
There you
In the
go.
land of our captivity, you could call it Ebonics. You could call it I forgot. What
Hebrew
that nigga-
Haskell.
You could. He called it something else, man.
Okay.
Yeah, about the Hebrew. But this is the pure language. See, we know, bro. We pray in this name, man. We fast. We pray. We
Yeah.
call upon His name, and things happen, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Well-
this is a powerful.
Well, just like with guys like, Nate and the IUIC, here it is. They have to have, you got to have a Hebrew name. You got to address them by their Hebrew names, yet the Lord name don't matter.
Right.
Come on, man. That's
Way off.
totally off.
Yep. So it said, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh.
That pure language is Hebrew.
Yeah.
The Lashon Kodash.
Yep.
The correct Hebrew too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cause you got them small hats speaking.
Yeah,
some-
Yiddish.
Yiddish.
Yeah,
Yiddish. What the broken Hebrew as in you got the Arabic,
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
shit.
uh-huh.
Assyrian.
the
Yeah,
Syrian,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
We got all that.
Then it said to serve him with one consent.
One spirit, one faith.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's why it ain't gonna be no unity over here amongst Great Millstone from the apostles, the elder bishops on down. Hey, man, if you ain't subscribing to the same doctrine, the 100% truth, we can't gather.
Well, this is the unity camp.
This
That's it,
straight
man.
up.
That's it.
This is unity.
That is.
Brothers dwelling in unity. You know what I mean? Sound doctrine. All right, no schism.
That's right.
Okay, you got that wedding garment on with no spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got one guy saying, the MOTV, that's the white women. Like, bro, you got to get out of here.
You gotta
You
go.
see what I'm saying? You talking about the so-called white man, he could be saved too. You got to get out here, man. Okay, the true unity camp is brothers speaking the same thing. What was that? 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
You see what I'm saying? We must all speak the same thing.
And it's so cold that brothers can bring out different precepts to bring in the same point.
Yep, yep.
Cause that's
You know?
the spirit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Most High putting the spirit on brothers to basically we're playing a new song.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You see what I'm saying? You know how the beat come in, this drum, that kick,
Yeah.
that violin, that piano. You see what I'm saying? But it all comes in. It's all synchronized. It sounds good.
Sound
You see what
doctrine.
I'm saying? See, there you go. See?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the prophets had instruments. They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
they were like a band.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? They were like a band. They sung.
Well,
The prophets sung.
King David,
Mhm.
he actually played. He played the harp. You know what I mean? He was a prophet, man. He was a man of many talents. He was a man of the Lord. Ultimately, he is a man of the Lord. You know.
That was it, bro.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, back in Baruch 2 and 32, it says, "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds."
That's what's happening right now. We're turning from our stiff neck because we were all judged.
Right.
We all went off. Now the remnant shall return. Was it Isaiah the 20th?
Mhm.
20th chapter. A remnant shall return.
Yeah.
Okay, and Esau and the other nations are seeing, especially Esau, and he's scrambling. He's trying to. He of course he's gonna say this is not the right Hebrew. He don't want you to call on the name.
Yeah. He a nigga liar.
Yeah.
Of course
Right.
he's gonna say that. You see what I'm saying? So everything that comes out of his goddamn mouth is a goddamn lie.
You know, Job 13 and 4. You
Yeah.
got forgers of lies. You
Yeah.
got physicians of no value.
Why the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just thinking about that when you brought out that precept. going into like the rehabilitation, you know, the herbs and this, that, and the third, that goes back to the scriptures.
Yep.
You know, the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai and the herbs and just holistic ways of healing yourself. Which that was a ban on that on YouTube for a minute.
Yep,
Jake was pushing that out.
Well, they tried to ban faith.
Yeah.
Prayer. You can't speak about
Yeah.
prayer
That's crazy.
as you know, and this is not medical advice, but they'll
Right.
You know, prayer to heal you. They'll ban your video. They'll cut it out. They'll deplatform you.
Yeah, but
See what I'm saying?
But here it is. You got Keisha with all this fucking witchcraft. and sorcery is going on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they get a pass.
Well,
Yeah.
that shows you that this is that damn devil.
Straight up.
The scriptures tell us that this is the spirit that he will come in. We're able. The spirit now is allowing us to identify it. He giving us eyes to see and ears to hear
That's it.
and a heart to understand to be able to see these things.
Yep.
Because the rest of our people, they can't see it.
Yep.
Isaiah 62, that gross darkness to people.
Right.
Okay, so we're actually, like you said, Keisha, she does witchcraft. She can witchcraft counseling 15 minutes, $150. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, got the stones and shit.
Yeah,
You
nice.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, man.
And it's good. Her shit got the fucking the YouTube algorithm pushing her shit.
Right.
She got the ads.
Yep.
She getting a bag from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything that's wicked, you get a bag from.
Yeah.
So who actually has the power to make that policy?
Exactly.
Who has the power to bring that to light?
When you go back to the root of things, like who got the power to do these things? Is it a nigga? Is it a so-called spick? Like, is these bywords or proverbs that you say, or is it the devil that the Bible speaks of?
See, this is why we're so justified, because the proof is in the pudding.
Straight up.
People can see it, but they're so fucking deep, dark into they're a demon too. I'll just say it like that. They're demons too.
And they've been bewitched too.
Or they too scared to say something. Certain
Something
people
to say something.
yeah, you see?
But the why scriptures say they love darkness
Rather than light.
Good.
Because they deeds were what? They deeds were
Evil.
evil.
That's it.
Yeah, and they're just under heavy enchantments, man. You know.
Yeah.
The Lord has blinded their eyes.
Well, you've been going to it this whole trip. The Lord's gonna choose their delusion.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a heavy one. Yep.
So yeah, everywhere you go in the United States, you see Jake
Delusion.
just under a different type of delusion. That's
Yeah,
all.
bro.
You see what I'm saying? A basketball delusion.
No
all the
lie.
niggas think about boxing delusion.
Hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop delusion.
Football.
Yeah, football or just
Podcast delusion.
What? Hey.
Yep.
They be anime, you know, you get away from that shit.
Video
Like,
games.
yeah.
We go on and
yeah,
on.
bro. It's a
all
delusion.
kinds- a blood-smoking nigga delusion.
Yep. That's right.
Alcoholic delusion.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You in the military delusion.
Oh man, that's
You
Chasing
in
heavy.
bitches.
Yeah, bitches. Yeah.
Yep.
You a passport bro.
Oh.
That's
Fuck.
a fucking delusion.
That's hell.
You under heavy delusion, man.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just the Lord. He chose their delusion.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
one? What is it? Which one is it? With 21 flavors.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
flavor do you want?
What do you want?
Well, it's just the broad path.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's
Many.
the broad
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
Many.
The broad path.
That's it.
Many ways to go the same way.
Yeah, many ways to end up, you know, the
Same
same
judgment.
fate.
Many
Yep.
ways to end up in Satan's arms.
Yes.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
He gonna give you a big hug, and he gonna give you a bag for the time being. But see, all that's gonna change when the Most High is like, I'm done with this shit. Close it
Yeah.
up, wrap it up, turn
Yeah,
the last song.
when we take his spirit out the earth,
Yep, yeah.
which is the prophets, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom, it's going to be over with for Jake.
Mhm.
And Esau too.
Oh yeah, everybody,
yeah.
all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
heathens, yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody
over
gonna get
with.
it.
All them Satan worshippers.
Y'all
Y'all through.
All them little games everybody been playing.
Yeah.
Once he closed up shop, it's over for all
It's
y'all.
over. It's
Yeah.
over, bro. I'm gonna finish this out and then hit the last few precepts. You know,
God.
this Baruch 2, 33. In return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers with sin before the Lord.
Going back to that Sirach 39.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
About following the ancient ways.
Right. Yeah.
You see what
Old
I'm saying?
paths.
The old paths.
Where do you find it? You gotta go back to the scripts.
That's it.
And the script and the spirit got to be dealing with you too.
No, that's real.
So it's really all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai.
Call out
because
Yahweh Shema Shai.
His spirit is what came inside of us and stood us on our feet.
Well, it goes into that revelation. The Lord knocking on the door, which is your mind. You got, which is not up to you to open up the door. The Lord lock and key.
Yeah.
You know?
You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Verse 34. And I will bring them again into the land.
See, I will
will.
bring them.
Yep.
So it's all about Yahweh Shema
Full
Shai,
circle,
really.
man.
And see, this is why Esau, he has such a hard time put us into a category and try to demonize me. We not saying we doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
We calling on a
It's the
higher,
Heavenly Father.
you know what I mean? We saying the Heavenly Father gonna destroy your
And that
ass.
would make us sound even crazier because we say we're not even gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
We like, yo, the Lord gonna do this. Like, yo, these dudes bugged out.
And
And,
that's how-
you know, it's the spirit too. So like,
Okay.
we was the last camp. I was in the SF Bay area. It was like a Jake. I was thinking like he was a nigga. He was recording, and then he was like, see, I guess he was like FaceTiming a woman, because when he walked away, I guess she must have said like them dudes like they drugged out. Because we sitting in garments preaching, he cursed her out quick. He's like, bitch, they ain't never did a drug in their life. He walked away. I was like, yo, he in the spirit, bro.
In the spirit, you get a blessing for that.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah,
I thought he was a
But
scoffer,
you
but
see how
yeah.
you see how people actually view
Exactly,
us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? We're bugged out.
Yep.
We're on drugs.
Yep.
We're grapists.
Yep.
We're weirdos. We're extremists. Like Yahweh Shai, they call him Beelzebub.
Mm-hmm.
The king of the demons.
But
You
that's
see what I'm
cool.
saying?
That's cool though, because the scriptures say how we fools for Yahweh Shai's sake.
Well, that's St. Matthew, the 5th chapter. This is a blessing unto us.
Uh-huh.
Because this just goes to show that we on the right path.
That's right.
And see, when judgment comes down, that's just gonna be so sweet.
Oh, my
Yeah, it's
God.
gonna be
It's gonna be, bro,
Come
and that's
on.
gonna put. Even though we gonna be in the hour of temptation and we gonna be getting tried, that's gonna lift our spirits up, man.
Yep.
Sure, Jacob, for sure.
Okay, well, Isaiah 65, my servant shall eat.
Yeah.
You shall be hungry. My servant shall drink.
Job,
You shall
the
be
5th
thirsty.
chapter.
You know what I mean?
Them,
Yes,
them
and we
troubles
rejoice.
overpassing.
And we gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
Why they?
Isaiah
why they
33
mourn.
and 6.
I mean, it's all throughout. It's contained all throughout the scriptures.
Word.
About the same day. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the prophets saw exactly what's getting ready to go down.
That's why in Revelation 3 it said, hold fast,
Mhm.
which thou have,
Mhm.
that no man take thy crown. Because
Word.
that's how we have is what? Faith,
Mm-hmm.
hope.
Prophecy.
You know,
More
prophecy.
sure word of
And,
prophecy.
and Esau can't take those. See, all those things that you brothers just explained. Esau can't take that.
They're not
Yeah.
tangible
You
objects.
see what I'm saying? All he can do is try to sow doubt.
Yep.
That's his whole purpose, is to
Yep.
sow doubt, to sow mischief, to sow. Well, I don't know. Maybe it might not come.
Your gray area.
Maybe
Right.
this is not
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that maybe demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the name. Maybe it's pronounced Yahuwah.
Maybe
You see what I'm
something
saying?
else.
Yeah.
So then now your faith is gone. You let another man take your crown.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But then you have certain individuals that's gonna stand boldly,
Okay.
that's gonna stand firm. That's the 144,000.
Ooh, that's what I was finna say when the brother was speaking. Psalms 51, 20, where they say he will set them in order
Before that,
thy eyes.
yep.
You know, and that's what's happening now.
Yeah, that's it.
The elect being sealed and set before the so-called white man's eyes.
Yep.
And everyone can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the 2/3, the whole
Yeah.
world.
That
The
table.
whole world is literally witnessing the rising of the elect.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're witnessing biblical prophecy because they're hearing our words. Our words are going to the gates of the nobles. You see what I'm saying? You have Omer. You was out here in Memphis. You were going to looking at the little to get the acai bowls.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it
It
had
was looking at the farmers market,
The
the fresh
farmers market,
produce.
yeah, the fresh-
From 5 years ago, the female, she had the name as her icon, as her avatar.
So the word is going out. You have a lot more individuals that believe that are not
Man.
on the highways and hedges.
Right.
Right? You have a lot of women, and the Lord is gonna seal a lot of women. You got certain men as well. The Lord is sealing, and he gonna wake them up. They need a little bit more nudging too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
little bit more prophecy.
Word.
A little bit more power has to be shown.
Well, Psalm 110 and 3.
Yep.
People
Yep.
should be
Be
willing
willing.
and dead eye power.
And
So
I-
every Slakia, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say real quick. That just goes to show that the word is not going out void too.
Right.
Because guys like to scoff about or Esau, whoever the hell it may be, or they ain't got no following. Bro, you know how many people watching these videos? You don't need nobody outside of the camp. Brothers may have like a brother or a couple or whatever. Man, it goes onto the World Wide Web, a big following. And guys that may come, guys or women, whatever the case may be, Jake, that come across these videos, it's doing, like the Apostle Gabar said, that the internet is doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
We only doing what's commanded of us.
Well, they're natural men because they don't understand
Yep.
that the words that we're speaking, number one, they come from the heavens,
That's
and
it.
prophecy is actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the North Korea, South Korea, they're being dragged into World War III now.
Yep.
So you have a company of nations,
Mm-hmm.
a company of nations being dragged into World War III. The RFID microchip.
And I believe probably a couple years ago, it's like on some blood and crip shit with the North Korea and South Korea because its family members is tied up in that and they haven't seen a family for eons due to the difference that don't even make no damn
Well,
sense.
Esau sold that difference.
Yeah.
The basically to divide and conquer.
That's it.
Proverbs the 6th chapter, I believe. You know, sow of discord and do
Yep,
this and
yep,
that.
yep,
That's that
yep.
nigga.
That's Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate E.
Ultimate. E.
Okay.
That's his job to deceive the nation.
That's it. There we go.
Yeah.
He ain't just deceive us.
Right. Everybody.
It's like, dude,
Everybody
if it ain't him, then who is it?
Right.
Everybody always gotta say like, no, this ain't that. But what is it then? Y'all can't say nothing. You can only say what it's not, but you never can say what it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Baruch 2:34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers.
The land that was named after the people that the land belongs to.
That's right.
The Israelites. All right.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yeah.
Whose name was changed unto Israel, the progenitor of the 12 tribes.
He is the prince of the power.
Straight up, man.
Yep. It says, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, like you said, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yes, sir.
And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
Well, hold on. Those small hats. It's record people fleeing from that land right now. There's literally record people leaving that land because of the war.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the scripture said that when the Lord would bring them back into the
Isaiah, the
land, make
second
them
chapter.
lords,
No more.
and it'll be increased. They will be increased, and then of course, Isaiah 2
Yep.
goes into how there will be no more war. All nations shall flow. All nations ain't flowing. Nations throwing missiles though,
Yep.
but they ain't flowing.
Prophecy ain't being
You see what
fulfilled
I'm
on their
saying?
side.
So that's this is why that's the Inquisition. He's now being questioned. He's now being interrogated.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
And they're gonna lead him to just really show his home.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's literally his only card, really.
Yep.
From the jump, his only card was really just to come carnal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a corner man.
That's how he got to try to establish it. It won't be through deceit.
Well, he didn't get it through deceit in the beginning.
Exactly.
He got it through the sword, and then
Yep.
he followed with that deceit, which is also as a sword.
Yep.
But there's levels to
Fork
it.
time.
You
With
see
the
what I'm
tongues
saying?
like a sword.
Yep.
If he can't get your mind, that's why he wants to put that RFID inside you. Now
Yeah.
he can control everything.
Yeah.
Now he don't have to come with a sword.
Yeah,
no
he ain't
more.
gotta be violent.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because that don't work.
You're right.
Yeah.
You only get violent so long.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? If that was the case, then he would have had us in perpetual slavery right now.
Right.
But the spirit loosened his grip because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
A nation takes over a nation. It's a certain spirit that the Most High put on a nation, take over a nation, and then the Lord He lessened that spirit.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be in slavery forever outside of the heathen nations.
Right,
They're gonna be in slavery
Perpetual.
forever.
Yep.
And Esau Edom that's playing all these goddamn games, he's gonna be exterminated.
Straight up.
That's right.
Straight up.
Verse 35. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land I have given them.
You actually have Slaki. You actually have so-called Israelis,
Getting drove out.
small hats,
Oh, yeah,
getting
gone.
drove out.
Gone.
Because of bombs from Lebanon,
Mhm.
because of bombs from Hamas. You see what I'm saying? Because of bombs from Iran.
Iran, yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They supposed to be firm. They supposed to be sure. They're supposed to be a sure people. They're supposed to be a blessed people. Okay, getting bombed out of your land, that's not blessed.
Nah.
Okay, that's cursed. You're actually cursed. Okay, and you supposed to be the chosen people. What happened to Hashem? Why he didn't come down? He should have grabbed all those missiles,
Yeah.
throw them and slap all them Arabs around and take them out of the land. That's
Mhm.
not happening. Okay, but what is happening? You're getting ready to be destroyed.
That's right.
Nations are starting to come up against you, even your own allies.
Mhm.
Okay, and we're gonna get put into that land. Okay,
Straight
and the
up.
whole world is gonna see the Israelites actually being put into that land.
That's right.
Okay, not no 1948. Okay, a declaration by the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, sure not no damn Big Bang.
Oh my goodness, the Big Bang. And that's a fucking theory.
Right.
Yeah, that shit hell.
Well, it is gonna be a Big Bang.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh
a
yeah,
big
it's gonna be a
thing.
Big Bang theory.
Big Bang.
It ain't gonna even be a theory.
Yeah, that's a Big
Fuck.
Bang. Big Bang.
It's gonna be a Big Bang.
Fact. Big Bang fact.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, something else?
Yeah, I'll close it on this unless Jake has something. We gonna end it on this now. Let's go. It's a go. Inside joke. Jeremiah 16 and I'll start at 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. That's it.
Yep.
You know,
Self-explanatory.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's prophecy.
Yeah.
Because that's what everything stems back to.
that's what
Prophecy.
that's what it was always meant to go to.
Yeah.
It's a part of the story.
That's it.
Get driven out of the land just to get brought back to the land and you know, in a glorious fashion.
Yep.
Forever, by the way.
That's the best story ever told.
Hell yeah.
You have directors and producers that try to tell a story like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the underdog story.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? You get it, you lose it, and then you get it back again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the story of Jacob.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, you live happy ever after.
Happily ever after.
You know what I mean? That's the story. It's happy ever after.
Yeah.
That's forever.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
story. That's the story of Jacob. That's the story of Jacob versus Esau. Esau gets destroyed
Yep.
forever
Yeah.
after he serves his punishment.
You know, like the Apostle Gabar said, poetic justice, man.
That's it.
You know?
You got it.
So with that, we pray that this was edifying unto the body, the hopeful elect out there. We're going to close it out once again, giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Until the next time, we want to say shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.